All right, real talk. You want to keep your girl accountable? Leave. All right, that's the only way she's going to understand. And here's why. So, society is all about attention these days. And I have two daughters, so I know this firsthand. Any rules that I try to lay down if I'm out in public get undermined by everyone else around me. Prime example, I was out shopping the other day at Costco. We're going through the lines and stuff like that, and towards the end they have like the junk snacks and stuff as you get close to checkout, and my daughter really wanted this candy that she saw, and this old lady was like, oh, isn't she so adorable? And she was whining and screaming and throwing a fit. And what did I do? I was like, hey, listen, we've got treats and candy at home, so let's go home, help me load up the groceries in the house, put them away in the fridge and the cabinets and stuff like that. Let's have dinner, and then you can have candy. Okay, sound like a plan? Deal? And she's like, okay. So we're going through the checkout line, and we get our receipt, and we're walking towards the exit. This old bat who was listening in was like, oh, don't worry, I got this for you. She's so sweet, she's so precious, just I couldn't bear to see her like that. Here you go, honey. And then, of course, my oldest daughter, she's just giggling her head off, and she's looking at me like, ha, Dad, I got it anyways. I don't have to listen to your rules. And I guess, some of you are probably thinking, oh, isn't that so sweet? You must have some really cute daughters. Like, that's a compliment. Hell no, it's not. That old bat just undermined everything that I just worked hard for. Why even be a father at this point? Huh? Why even try to set rules and boundaries if every old bat that I run into, and it happens all the time, is like going to give my daughters whatever they want? How am I supposed to keep my daughter accountable? How am I supposed to teach her boundaries and setting expectations and goals if literally I got to compete with the rest of society who's just going to give it to her regardless of her behavior, regardless if she just acted an ass in front of everybody over this candy? They don't care. Oh, I'm going to let you get away with it. So what I have to do, I have to be like, okay, I got to take this L right now. But we got home. We put away the groceries. We had dinner. Then she asked for candy. She was like, all right, can I have candy, Dad? I was like, no, you already got it. Can't have it now. Because I said you're going to have it at home. But our old lady gave it to you now, so you didn't listen to me and you ate the old candy from the old lady, so now you're not going to get it from me. It is what it is. And she got upset, and she pouted, and she whined, and then she actually came up to me like half an hour later, and she was like, I'm sorry, Dad, I'm sorry. I know that we talked about it, and I should have waited till we got home. I'm sorry. Can I give it to you next time so you can hold it for me? I was like, all right, I love this. That's so healthy. That's such a great way to move forward. You understand what's going on. And the way it worked, it was not by beating her, okay? It wasn't by spanking her. It wasn't by yelling at her. Why'd you accept this candy? Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? It was by taking away my attention from her, okay? That's how you got to look at it when it comes to relationships moving forward. And ladies, you can do the same thing to men. But right now, I'm talking to the men. So men, like, society's conditioned most women, especially if you got a pretty girl, you got a pretty girl, right? Then like, people are going to give her shit, like free drinks, clothes, hotel nights, like they'll fly her out. Like, if you have a hot chick, like the mother of my kids is pretty hot, like, it's just a daily basis thing. Like, you have to deal with that, okay? And what are you going to do? Yell at her because that's the way society's treating her? That's stupid, okay? And I used to do that, so I've been stupid, okay? Because I didn't understand the philosophy until I started to have my daughters and I actually got to raise them. I say, okay, this is actually how you have to do it. So I feel like, actually, in a way, having daughters makes me better in relationships because now I understand from the flip side how people are conditioned as a child. Anyways, back to it. If you want your girl to act right, leave, okay? If she's not doing what you want her to do, or things and boundaries that you've set in the relationship, or things that you find disrespectful, whatever it is, doesn't matter. She might not even find it disrespectful. The point is, if you say that I want to be with you, girl, or if you want to be with me, girl, this is how things have to be. If she don't do it, regardless of whether or not she's okay with it, that's not the point. She wants to be with you. So if she wants to be with you, she has to act right, okay? She has to respect your boundaries just like you have to respect her boundaries, okay? But if she doesn't, leave, okay? That's the only way she's going to get the message. Now, don't be soft with it either, okay? I really do. It used to be a 3-strike penalty like for girls I talk to, but now it's a 2-strike penalty. You get 1 warning, okay? You push my button once, great. You push it twice, you're gone, okay? Like, I got things to do, okay? I've got kids to take care of. I don't have time to raise you, okay? It's not my fault you weren't raised right, okay? I hope there's a man out there for you, and that's the thing. Just because I'm the one who's holding you accountable, just like my daughters can get it from old ladies and bats with candy, she can get it from another man. There's some guy out there who'd be more than happy to placate her and make her feel good, and they'll raise her. Great. That's his job. Doesn't have to be yours, okay? You're not her dad, all right? You're her man. So either she respects the boundaries that you set down and you hold her accountable by the attention that you give and receive from her, or leave. Simple as that, okay? And if you don't get it, hey, all the fathers out there who have daughters, you already know what I'm talking about, all right? See you next time.